Happy Monday. All right. Looks like no John tonight. He texted me this morning where he broke his tooth. Unfortunately, it's gotten infected, so he was dealing with a fever, antibiotics, the whole 9 yards. He said he tried if he felt better, but the way it looked this morning didn't sound good. So, John, if you're watching, hopefully you feel better. But yeah, that turned out to be a big problem. Robbie, what's going on? And in lieu of John, we have a special guest host.
Consolation prize.
Mr. Mariano Nicieza, who is here with us to introduce some new artists.
That is correct.
There you go.
Life is full of surprises.
Life is full of surprises. And it just so happens they were the first 3 I listed on the sheet.
Wow.
By accident.
Wow.
In that pre-production meeting we had.
It's that right. It's that mental thing we have going on daily.
Yeah, don't say that.
That fine tuning.
Yeah, it's called getting on each other's nerves. I think I got on your nerves first this morning, if I remember correctly.
The reason I'm here is to torture you after hours. It's not enough to torture you during the day.
Well, it's after your hours. Okay,
that's true.
See,
you're
I'm
a late owl.
To do the show, so I'm always here on a Monday at this hour.
Rock and Robbie, chime in at any time because I'm going to need rescue.
I'm just happy that you're here, Mariano. I mean, I wish that we had John and you and Rex was out for the week, but you know what? We get
that's
what we
wonderful.
Wow,
that's
I am
great.
Totally retracting my vote for you then. I saw it. I am totally retracting. Is it possible? How do I do that?
No, you voted for me? I'm just kidding, Rex. I love you, man. You're great. You're awesome.
No, too late. I'm retracting the vote.
Now you should get your daughter to vote for me as well.
All right, so shout out to real quick. Well, that ain't happening now. All right, so Barlord first in the house. What's going on? Easy Go Lucky. Preston in the house. Let's see who else. CJ, Triple B, of course. What's going on, buddy? Easy Go Lucky. Let's see, I saw Adrian. What's happening, buddy? Let's see who else. Did I miss anyone? Let me see. I think I got everyone. Marcus, what's happening, buddy? All right, so send him his it's hot dogs and hat. Oh, so one of the hats is for John. Got you. All right. Well, I haven't seen him for like a couple of weeks now, so I will give it to him next opportunity I can. I actually owe him a few books. So yeah, CJ, the Rex slamming has begun. All right, so
a time-honored tradition here on this show.
Yeah, kind of like the Dallas Cowboys. Ooh, yeah, that doesn't sound like it's getting any better at all, huh?
No, and it's not, Rex, and it's not going to get any better.
So what are they going to do though? That to me is what's crazy. What are they going to do? The season starts in what? A couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, I mean, what are they going to do? They're going to have an okay-ish season, miss the playoffs, and sell a bunch of merch. That's what they're going to do.
It doesn't make any sense. You have one of the best defensive linemen out there. I mean, pass rushers. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Might as well, Mark. Can't get worse. So, all right. So, the giveaway of the night is Death to the Army of Darkness, signed by Ryan Parrott. And the hashtag unknown. They are put together when they are ordered. So we do not, well, if we can get ahead, we try to, but usually we can't. So once someone claims it, we put it together then. So unknown, I'm pretty sure that a package went out to you, my friend. I want to say was at the end of last week. And I believe the mystery pack, didn't you win one? I think you did. So I think that shipped. You should have gotten an email for it with the tracking to tell you it's coming. But I will double check in the morning. If unknown, if you remember, send me an email. I will definitely check for you. But I'm pretty sure it did ship. All right. So this giveaway tonight, the hashtag as always, hashtag EXP Monday, all lowercase. All right, and we will do that towards the end of the show. All right, and knock these two out of the way, and then we'll let Mariano talk, which he uses big words and he is long-winded. Marcus, we are still trying to put this together.
You see, Robbie, he brings it on himself.
What?
He does.
I'm sitting here quietly and listen to this. Just listen to this.
He plays the victim. He plays the victim afterwards. Like, why is everybody always picking on me? I'm so nice.
Exactly.
Right. We know your game, Rex.
Right.
We know your game.
Man, whatever. Okay, you should be here during the workday. Okay.
Oh, right.
All right.
Because on camera is different than being around him during the day.
You are different, okay, during the workday. I am the same. I am exactly the same as I was this morning when I busted on you for something.
But this happy-go-lucky guy is a persona. I am a monster
and our
off
buddy
camera.
Angelo was the one who busted on your age. It wasn't me. I'm a little bit jealous because I wanted to say that first, but he beat me to it. What were we? Oh, that's right. You were in a debate with Jeff about AI. That's right. That's right. Yes. They were having a debate, which I did not involve myself in because I didn't want to.
Because you're very knowledgeable on AI to begin with. So,
well, not as knowledgeable as you clowns. We work in comic books. Okay. The last time I checked, we have one IT guy in the building, and he's usually not in our building. So what do you clowns know about AI that I don't?
I don't know. Read a few articles, man. I don't know what to tell you.
All right. So the topic for tomorrow's conversation in the morning between me and Mariano is going to be arguing about who knows more about AI, which on a scale between me and Mariano is less than nothing. But we talk a good game, and Mariano, whenever he doesn't know something, the words will get bigger. Okay, and you'll actually have to refer to a dictionary. Okay, so when he's talking, I'm on my phone looking up words.
Robbie, is there any way to mute his microphone? Is there any way to just sort of mute his microphone?
I mean, Jay can do it, but it mutes you as well. So
yes, see,
there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way.
Don't worry, Rex is going to go home tonight and brush up on his knowledge of AI. He's going to watch a couple Terminator films. He'll be ready for you tomorrow morning, man.
Skynet.
Are they freezing, Jay?
Yeah, they are.
I just thought they were laughing very oddly.
So
it's too much for the stream to handle, I guess. Eric's going to go home and watch Jenna Weiss's. I'll teach him all he knows.
Jay, I got a Comcast. I don't know if it's this laptop. I have to get IT to kind of format the hard drive. So all the endless files I have is finally gone.
Yeah, you're back now.
So, all right, we're back. All right, cool.
Excellent.
So I swear, this room has the worst luck when it comes to these laptops. Had the one crap out, silver one, which is from 1995, where we were losing the signal almost every show. And now this one, I don't know what happened. As soon as I plug it in the room, it's horrible. All right. So anyway, all right. So let's get these two out of the way, and then Mariano can introduce us to the new artists. All right. So as always, we have the Dynamite 10-pack reader set, 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher. And as always, we got it for $5. Yeah, right, Preston. All right. So then we have the DF mystery box, 2 CGC 9.8s, one version, one signed, one exclusive, and 10 back issues, $200 retail value guaranteed. And we have for $85. Now, the best deal we've ever had. To answer Unknown's question, I have no idea. Probably not. It wasn't intentional, but if you're happy, then awesome. But I would say that more than likely that was not intentional. All right. So first up, so it goes in this order, Mark. We got the Robin, the Batman, and then the Batgirl. All right.
It's all good.
All right. So first up, we got Batman Black and White with Robin cover sketch by Tony Scott and Mariano Nicieza. Hey, Corey. All right. Suggested retail of $149.99, and we have it tonight for $65. All right, take it away, Mark.
So we've done some great recruiting in recent times.
You mean you have?
I'm going to say we because it's a team effort. I can't take full credit. Rex, come on.
Well, I got to listen to talk to the guy on the phone.
It's a team effort.
So I guess it is a team effort.
It is. It is. So Tony Scott, very talented artist, and the guy does inking, the guy does coloring, really does it all. And we've set up a series of covers where I specifically asked them to keep it line art, and then I would step in and do the coloring, and we would have sort of an ensemble piece. So this one is Tony Scott, and all of these guys get assignments on various characters, DC characters, Marvel characters. So there's a selection, there's a library to pull from. So we're starting with Robin, Batman family, and that kind of got my thinking cap on and got me going. So the next one that you have is
the one by you and John Pleak.
So John Pleak, another great find in this past year or so, and again, super talented guy. Colors, pencils, inks. He's also done a lot of collage work. I've sort of influenced him, and he's set up a series of collage covers as well. But it started to gravitate. Now we got Robin, we have Batman, and all of a sudden I had the crazy inspiration to do a Batman family triptych. So the next one
is by you and Joe Del Beato.
And I have some talented young new artists that are part of the Apex Comics Group studio, Harper Capri and Dominic John. Now, Dominic's work is going to show up on Wednesday. Harper helped me out with this one here, and obviously Batgirl. So now the three sort of loosely linked together to create a Batman family triptych.
All right, so if you want to buy them separately, I have them each for $65. If you want all three as a set, I'll do it for $125. All right, so there you go. And so
there's going to be more. There are more in the pipeline.
Okay.
There are, as I said, the recruiting goes on all the time, and these folks are very enthusiastic to do work with us, and we'll be seeing more of them in the future.
So a lot of these artists are actually quite good. I mean, they're, Mariano found Jessica Court.
True.
Dan Nylinger.
It's true.
Another couple of great artists. Tracy McGee, not in the house yet, but hopefully she will be done. But so tell me, what made you come up with that idea of incorporating different artists into one piece?
So it started in the collaborations with Joe Del Beato that have been going on for years now. And that sort of spun off the concept of, okay, it's great to work with Joe. Let's see if we can mix and match. Let's see if we can work with other artists. And there have been some covers that we've done where it was, I think we did it with Jessica Court, where she did pencils and Joe Del Beato stepped in and did inking. And then I stepped in and did color finishes. So I'm just trying to experiment with the talent pool that we have, just to see what kind of fresh art we can create.
All right. And speaking about
that, wasn't big words, right? That was all like.
Well, it depends. It's
really
not for you.
Okay. All right.
All right. So speaking of Jessica Court, we have an awesome Superman that she did. Justice League #1 with Superman cover sketch by Jessica Court. Suggested retail of $149.99, and we've got this one for $65.
That looks absolutely stunning. That's
So there
amazing.
you go.
Yeah, Jessica, super talented, very versatile artist.
All right. So then we've got something by Will Torres, another Mariano #1 with Deadpool and Human Torch cover sketch by Will Torres.
And Will always comes up with fun, whimsical,
Yes.
spoofy covers.
Yes. Deadpool's saying a bad word there, I think. I think I can guess what that word is.
Four.
Call me crazy. All right. And then we have something by another find by Mar. Civil War 2 with Iron Man cover sketch by Carl C.K. Kent. Suggested retail of $149.99. And we've got this one for $65. But I don't think so, Marcus. I don't think that's what he's saying. Call me crazy. All right. So now keep in mind, these artists that Mariano recruits, they don't just do sketch covers for us.
It's true.
They do sketch cards, other work that Mariano has in the pipeline. So a lot of these guys do the sketch cards.
Some of them are doing comic book work, either publishing their own or
Right.
working with other companies. So they're very versatile and very talented group of people. As a matter of fact, Mr. Kent and I are working on some covers as well, that he did the line art and I'm coming in to do some coloring. Yeah. And Harper and Dominic have worked on those as well. You'll see them in the future.
You put an ad out, or what do you do?
They find me. A lot of times I'll get an email sent my way.
Kind of an arrogant response, but go ahead.
Well, they find me because of the fine work you're doing on this show, Rex. You're promoting the work, you're promoting the company, so they're going out of their way.
He's not really like this.
They're going
the day.
out of their way because of you, because of your fine efforts. They're finding me. How was that, Robbie?
That was nice.
He's still going to trash me when I leave. I know it. I just know
I
it.
would never trash you.
I think you've been nothing but the utmost gentleman. So
thank you.
Robbie sucks. Don't fall for it, Robbie. He's not that nice. Trust me. Frog, what's happening, bud? All right, so let's do a quick Rex cap. All right, so let's go to sketch covers, Jay. So first up, we got Batman Black and White with Robin cover sketch by Tony Scott and Mariano Nicieza. We have that for $65. However, as Mar was saying, it's not really a connecting sketch cover, but they are kind of a set. So if you want this one, if you buy individually, it's $65. Then we have Batman cover sketch by John Pleak and Mariano. And we have this for $65. And then Batgirl by Joe Delbiato and Mariano.
With Harper Capri.
And
Let's not forget Harper
Capri. Hold on, let me write that down because I did not see that name.
And we could say that these are thematically tied. We could use that word. Is that a very big word for you? Thematically tied?
See what I'm
Is that
saying?
good?
See what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
All right. Thematically themed Batman. Okay. So if you buy all three as a set, I'll do all three for $125. Then, of course, we got Justice League #1 with Superman. I have not seen it.
I enjoyed it.
But
really
I
enjoyed
am going to see tomorrow night, believe it or not. Because my daughter wants to go, and I think she and her fiance want to see it in IMAX. So I know, everyone, buckle up. Hard to believe. But I am actually going to the movie theaters to watch Fantastic Four tomorrow night.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Not Superman.
No, because I told her, she asked me which one. I said, well, Superman's coming to stream.
Fantastic Four was good too, by the way.
No, I know that, but I'm trying to be smart about it.
Do you want to know the ending?
No.
All right.
So, which
no
means
spoilers.
Between now and tomorrow, he'll somehow let it slip and apologize. That's his game. So
So wrong.
So
Robbie, that's wrong.
Yes.
What animals, Preston? So I told her that Superman is going to be streaming soon. So we might as well see FF first. Makes sense,
Okay,
right?
logical. All right.
So there we go. Miguel, you got it. And
Nice.
Superman set. Gotcha, Miguel.
Thank you, Miguel.
You will love it when you get it. And Spider-Man.
Superman is so stunning. That's one of the best ones I've seen from Court in a long time, man.
Yeah, well, it's that the Christopher Reeve's one she did. That was
that
amazing.
portrait was really nice.
That was just, there was no doubt who that was. That was just amazing. All right, you got it, Miguel. It's that classic Alex rule. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't paying that enough. I'm waiting until it comes way down, like $3.99 type thing. And if I can catch it streaming on another channel, I will. I do not pay for movies. That just not me, man. All right. So finish with the Rex cap. We've got Deadpool team up #1 with Deadpool and Human Torch cover sketch by Will Torres. MSRP $149.99, and we have this one for $65. And then finally, Civil War II with Iron Man cover sketch by Carl C. Kent. MSRP $149.99, and we have this one for $65. All right, it is time for our first break, and I'm guessing Mariano has to go home.
Eventually, I do. This is true. Look,
You're
look
welcome
at
to
that.
hang out as long as you
I
want.
even have an alarm going.
Oh my God. It's your wife. Get home now. I swear she beats him. Rightfully so, but
Not
still.
true. Lovely woman and not true.
You say that now. It's not what you say during the workday. There was that time you walked in with a black eye. He said he walked in a door. I don't know.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
So, thank you, Mariano, for
Always
joining
a
us.
pleasure. Thank
One of
you
these
to
days-
everyone watching.
Now, he
And
was
Robbie,
so afraid.
thank you.
He was so afraid to be on a show with us. I remember one time years ago when we were still doing it out in the foyer. The man ran out during tornado warning. Dead on. My phone was going off. John's was going off. Yours was going off. And we said, "Why don't you wait?" And he says, "No, I'm out of here." So he ran into the middle of a tornado warning. Not a what do they call that?
I have no recollection of this crazy story this guy's just invented out of the blue. If you have this on tape, pull the tape and let's show the audience. Otherwise, I don't want to hear any more about hurricanes and running out.
You realize you're going to be on the show again. You realize
Do I?
John will probably be here, and I will have
John
an
will be no
eyewitness.
different than Robbie. John is going to look at you and he's going to say, "You're out of your mind. Don't remember that."
We talked about it.
You may have talked about it, but
No,
whether
me
it
and
actually
John-
happened or not,
Me and John during the show, we
right?
talked about it.
Okay.
So it did happen, my friend. I
So-
tried to tell you.
We're killing valuable airtime with just Rex's madness. I guess
What do you
that's
think the
okay
show usually
because it's
is?
his show.
What do you think
It's
the show
his
usually
show.
is? This is the show. All right, hang out. We'll be right back.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
Sure, comic books are beautiful, but underneath, there's something more authentic and exciting. The original art. See the pencils, the lines, the shading, as if you were there in the studio watching the artist work. Getting a peek at comics' backstage is easy with the original art experience.
All right, Friday night, guys. Thank you for being here. To be doing anything, the fact that you're here means the world to me.
Nick's pieces are always value priced with your budget in mind, for the beginning collector to the veteran.
And this is gorgeous. You got Aquaman and Mira.
Join the original art experience with Nick and our friendly crew of regulars, even if it's just to enjoy the art. Fridays at 7. It's all part of the experience.
Download our app on Google Play and the App Store. It's so simple, even my mommy can use it.
Hey, we're back. All right, so Robbie, Horror Fest starts tonight, yes?
Yes, Horror Fest starts tonight. 2.5 months of nothing but horror movies leading up into Halloween. We got 4 channels involved. It all kicks off tonight on Pop Culture Philosophers, PCP Movie Night, 8 p.m. Central Time, the Candyman franchise. All 4 Candyman films in honor of the late, great Tony Todd. We're diving into the world of Candyman.
All right, so if you have been missing Robbie and his movie nights, it is back on tonight. It is, you just finished Action Fest, right? And
Yes,
now you're
Action
on to Horror Fest.
Yep, we're on to Horror Fest, and it's the most wonderful time of the year, Rex. It's my favorite thing to
You
do.
are weird. I know you guys love it.
Oh, we love it so much. People all the time, they're already telling me like, yo, it ain't Halloween, Robbie. Why you got the orange lights out? Why you got the jack-o'-lanterns out? I'm like, bruh, Halloween's for tourists, man. I live this all year long, bruh. Let's go.
There you go.
Boom.
So on PCP tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, right?
Yes, 9 Eastern, man. What do you think about Candyman? I'm sure you've seen the original at least, right?
The original, yeah, but it's been a while, man. When did it come out?
92.
Yeah,
I think you were like 59. I was 11.
Read between the lines, Robbie. So I got to be honest with you. As I've gotten older, horror movies don't interest me quite as much anymore. I don't know what it is.
It's all right, man. You know, me and Ed, we'll take care of it for you. We watch enough horror movies for everybody, man. It's great.
There you go. But I used to be really into it. Couple more shout outs. I see Tom Bishop. What's going on, buddy? I saw a Canadian in the house. So Tom Bishop, if you have YouTube on your phone, you can see the chat, because I think when you're on Facebook, you cannot see the YouTube chat. But it's up to you, buddy. But we'd love you to be in the group as well. The chat anyway. Yeah, Ed Weird. I know, dude. I know you're a big horror guy. I know Halloween is your holiday. I know Rob is into it. Just as I've gotten older, I don't know. You can shock me, but there's nothing that I see that's really that scary in my mind anymore. I don't know why. I think
I don't watch these get scared. Like people all the time, they ask me like, what's the scariest thing? I was like, I haven't really been truly scared by a film since I was a kid. And by the way, when I was a kid, it was The Exorcist and the Thriller music video. They terrified me, absolutely terrified me. But there's just something about it. It's like the makeup, it's the music, it's the atmosphere. It's so many things. Like what I love about horror films is all of the tricks of filmmaking are present in a horror film. You need to have comedy. You got to have great pacing. You got to have good editing. You got to have great cinematography. And like, I know you need this stuff for most movies, but in horror, they really get to spotlight a lot of stuff. Practical effects are something I absolutely love and treasure and adore. And it's just comfortable to me, man. I can just put on the most random, terrible Friday the 13th movie, and it's like a kid watching Care Bears or something, bruh. It just puts me in a happy place.
There you go. All right, that's a reasonable explanation. I got to admit. I don't know. It's as I've gotten older, I've discovered the real world is probably more horrific than anything that anyone can ever dream of.
I know. But that's why I'm all like, Candyman, save us, man.
So I was an avid reader of Stephen King. Love the movies, but it's even that now. It just doesn't. I don't know. I guess I used to see it to get scared, but now I'm too desensitized, if you will.
Yeah.
Call it you will. I don't know. So
I guess I'm desensitized too, because whenever we watch one of these slasher movies and somebody gets like cut in half or whatever, we all just like, yeah, we're all like nerds in an Avengers movie, you know, screaming every time they come through a portal. Yeah.
So I did want to touch on something else though today. So over the weekend, so I encourage everyone who watches, go out, hug your loved ones extra tight tonight. If you haven't talked to someone in a while, give them a call. Pick up the phone, give them a call, see how they're doing. So the reason I say this is something unfortunate happened over the weekend. Someone who my daughter played with in high school, on the club team, Mystics, she had an older brother, and he played football in college. And the mom, obviously, I'm friends with the mom, the stepdad, known them for years. A younger one plays softball now. So over the weekend, I saw it on Facebook, and it was horrific when I read it. Her son tragically died in a car accident. I don't know the details, on this Saturday. And obviously the mom is completely devastated. She loves her kids. So proud of her children. The person that my daughter played with on the Mystics, she's actually pregnant right now with her first child. And it's just, when I heard this, I don't know. I've known them for many years. I don't want to say we're like, since softball ended, I see them, like we saw them once in Myrtle Beach when we were down there for a tournament. They were with the youngest daughter. We were at the same hotel, so we hung out for quite some time, drinking beers at the pool and telling stories. It's just, it is so awful. I mean, he couldn't have been in his late 20s, maybe early 30s. I don't know. But it just struck me in a way that I cannot even imagine what they're going through. I can't imagine what the mom is feeling. But it makes you think about your own life, your own situation, if you will. And all I want to do at that point, and my daughter is going to on a vacation to Florida with a whole bunch of friends, an engagement trip, if you will, in September, and they are driving. So now all of a sudden they're renting like a van, a passenger van or something, and driving. And all of a sudden my tension level went from here to here. Okay, after hearing about this, because it's a long drive from New Jersey to Florida, the Orlando area. So I just wanted to mention that if you haven't give your kids a hug. I know a lot of people in the group are parents. Give your own parents a call. Aunts, uncles, cousins, whoever's been a part of your life. Reach out to them if you haven't talked to them in a while. I know how busy life can get, for all of us. And it just, you tell yourself, oh, I'll call them next week, I'll call them next month. And just things happen and you never end up doing it. But I got to tell you, it was, and quite honestly, I think I met the son maybe a handful of times when he came out to watch his sister play. But it's just, I don't know how you get over that. I couldn't imagine. I don't know how you ever move past that, because in all actuality, no parent should have to bury their own child ever for any reason. And it's got to be such a tragedy when that happens. So I'm sure they do not watch the show, because I would have heard from them if they did. But I can tell you my prayers, my thoughts, are out to them as well. I don't, I wish there was something I could say to make them feel better, but they really can't. There's really nothing you can do. But
that's
so
terrible, man.
Careful out there, people. Just be careful. Every day is a gift. Nothing is given. Don't take it for granted. You never know. You just never know.
That's right.
Anyway, so that was my downer moment. I'm sorry about that, but I did. It was something I thought about. I saw the post on Sunday morning, and I have to admit, I was going to do all this stuff, didn't end up doing any of it. It kind of just really depressed me all yesterday. I'm sitting at home kind of just down. I don't know. Anyway, so sorry about that, guys, but that's my PSA of the day. But anyway, so Robbie, how was your weekend? Try to follow that.
I had a decent weekend. I spent time with the lady. Did Rock and Robbie live yesterday. Did some laundry, did some dishes, did some vacuuming in the apartment. A little bit of chores.
There you go.
Yep, hanging out. They announced the finalists for the CBC Award.
I saw your name up there.
I've been nominated for 3 things: Best Comic Review, Best Live Stream, and for the Hall of Fame. So everybody should go to cbcawards.org and vote for me. Because
I have to go. I have to retract my vote. So I got to remember to do that after the show tonight.
Yeah. Good question, Preston. I'm still working on the one. It's over there. I'm at the point now where I got to ink it.
Are you really? Can we see the pencils?
Yeah. There's the pencils right there. It's Robbie.
That's AI. He had AI do it.
That look like AI to you?
So stay tuned. Another year, maybe 2. That bad boy will be for sale on the show.
I don't know, man. I think I'm going to keep him. Hang him up in the living room. I'm just kidding.
You might as well.
You'll get them eventually, man. Eventually.
It's okay. You keep them. I don't mind.
Oh, I ain't keeping them, man. We're gonna send them to you. I gotta do the other 2, but I just gotta do a quick ink on that one, man. But I'm kind of stuck on the other ones. I don't know who I want to do yet, so I'm gonna figure it out.
So, and in 10 years, those will be done as well.
It's Tim Drake Robin, by the way, everybody. So there you go. It's kind of it's pretty cool.
And when did I send those to you?
Oh man, that's probably like 3 years ago or something. Hey man, you can't rush greatness, okay? I'm just saying.
Well, if you ask Alex Ross, Jim Lee, yes, you can. That's why they have deadlines.
Oh yeah, well, Jim Lee can't make his deadlines, so why are you hassling me, bro?
Good point. Well, good point. Got me there. All right. So I don't know when we're going to see those. Okay.
I just got to figure out what I want to do for the other ones. I think because one of them is a Star Wars book. I think I'm just going to draw me as a Jedi. and call it Obi-Wan. I don't know.
Oh my God, dude. So hope to see them soon. Stay tuned for show after show because we never know when they're coming.
That's right. And when they do come, you guys are gonna be super surprised. You're gonna be like, holy crap, what is this?
Oh my God. Marcus says, draw your awards.
They're right up there. And I need 3 more to go along with them. So everybody really help me out because Comic Pop is nominated in every category I am. So I really need Comic Pop. Sal,
Robbie.
you know?
Oh, you guys should just share every award. You're both good.
We really need the help because
So
Comic Pop, you're
Robbie,
fine, but they don't need
show Nick your drawing, your sketch.
my Robin that I'm working on.
Yes.
Nice.
I sent them those books to him 3 years ago.
I'm a busy
Look at
guy.
TJ's comment.
What's that?
Look at TJ's comic. Everybody hit the thumbs up.
TJ.
Alberto loves you more than me. He hasn't been on any of my shows lately.
Can't help you there. Maybe he's busy Fridays.
Nice. Glad to hear, Alberto.
There you go. So Nick's trying to bribe you back to his show with the Nicky Roach card.
Hey, did everybody hear the news? Who got the Thundercats cover by Jay Lee?
No, who?
Mr. Red Jack.
Oh, no kidding.
Brian.
That was a giveaway, right?
Yes. That was the giveaway.
Oh, Alberto. There you go.
I know. I'm busting.
So Nick's show or Disney? Yeah.
Why not both?
Considering how much he spends on art, it's almost as expensive to watch my show as it is to go to Disney.
Good point.
Do you guys ever watch Seinfeld when George was trying to get his parents, make sure he was in the will? And then all of a sudden Kramer started talking to them. And they're like, we're going to Disney. You can spend $1,000 a day without even thinking. And George is like, Dad, the rights to Reacher and have Dan Wickline write them. That would be nice, Eddie B.
All right. So make sure you hit the thumbs
Oh,
up.
lady always wins, dude. Please. There's nothing to be sorry about. Get to be with the love of your life or look at my ugly face.
All right. So
All right, hit that
Nick's
thumbs up,
original art.
everybody. By the way,
Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
as Kyle would say, please feel free to super chat or super sticky or sign up for membership. You know?
All right. There you go. All right. So
And Jay, look at the spam we're getting on Twitch.
Can't mess with the Twitch stuff, man.
So they can spam on Twitch. Jesus.
but yeah, none of the other guys see it though.
That's good. Only
So-
people on Twitch.
Yeah. All right. So we got to go to our second break. So we're going to do that. When we get back, I have some ratios in hand. Didn't see Robert Paulson in here, but maybe he's in the room, just hasn't joined the chat yet. So hang out. We'll be right back.
Whoa. Whoa. Did you miss it? Yeah, they can go by pretty fast. Let's slow down the footage.
Welcome. It's time to skim some comics. Miles Morales Spider-Man, I will just tell you that Miles is very important in his role as a vampire. So.
It's fine. If you like Hercules, read it. If you don't like it, don't worry about it. It's fine.
The art is still stunning. There's a panel, little spoiler, there's a panel in this where Chitauri first hits Lion-O, and he is the best "did she really just hit me" face I've ever seen put in a comic book.
Wow, live reviews of new comic books so you can be ready for New Comic Book Day. What is this? Oh, I see. It's Minute to Skim It. Part of the experience.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into the experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below. Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form.
In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel,
That'd be really great. Thanks.
All right, we're back. All right, so hold on a second here. All right, so we have some ratios if anyone is interested. I don't see Robert, but here we go. All right, so first up, we got X-Men number 20, 125 ratio by Ken Lashley, sorry. And we have this one for 15. I like that cover. All right. Then we have Daredevil number 24, 125 ratio by Michelle Bandini. And this one, the X-Men is 9.4. This, the Daredevil is a 9.4 to a 9.6.
I like the Daredevil, man. Classic pose up there on the stone gargoyle, Very cool.
Go. So, and we have this one for 15. And then we have Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 36, 125 ratio by Stefano Caselli. It is a 9.4. And we have this one for 15
I'm going to do something cheesy. Anybody ready for something cheesy?
Always. You got a pizza?
Not yet.
If we get at least $20 in super chats or super stickies, now it's not a giveaway, but I'll put this up for sale on Friday.
Oh, very cool.
Wednesday, Adams by Stephanie Buscema. So if we can get to $20 in super chats or super stickies, I'll put this up on Friday.
Season 2 of that's out now, or about to come out, right?
Well, the first part of season 2 came out. The second part of season 2 is coming out soon.
Okay, I haven't seen it at all. Have y'all watched it? Is it worth checking out?
I saw the first episode and I really liked it, but Pam wasn't as into it as I was, so I got to find time to watch it.
I have not watched it.
I'm actually starting to watch Wise Guy again, which is a bad habit.
Nice. I'm at the tail end.
Yeah.
I'm watching Breaking Bad for the first time, and I'm like, I got 4 episodes left in the entire series, and I'm loving it. I'm like, man, all these people were right. This is a good show.
You got to watch Wise Guy.
Yeah, I've never seen that one.
Look at Marcus. It's actually, there's a, if you put it into YouTube, there's a company that licensed it from Canal that you can stream it on YouTube for free.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wise Guy?
Yeah.
It's also on a local channel.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. I saw it come up on the, what do you call it? The channel preview.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about it because didn't the actor call you or something?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's right.
So.
All right,
All right.
25% to the goal.
I know. Wise Guy is the same actor. Yes, Jonathan Banks. He was also in Beverly Hills Cop.
Who?
Jonathan Banks.
Trying to picture his face.
Oh, that's the guy that plays Mike. He was in like the later seasons of Community. He was awesome in Community. He's my favorite character in Breaking Bad, probably, to be honest. Him and Gus, and I like Saul. So people tell me I need to watch Better Call Saul next. So I'm very excited.
So his name is Mike. Wait a minute. What's his name in Wise Guy? McPike. It's not Mike McPike. I don't know. All I remember is Mike. He also did that really cheesy commercial back in the day about bowling. And if you don't, I can't talk about it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I can't talk about it.
No, I don't remember that commercial.
Just write Jonathan Banks commercial.
Okay.
Bowling commercial. Frank McPike. Thank you, Marcus. Mike McPike, I think, was his father in that one episode. Listen,
last time I saw that show was when it was on broadcast TV.
I'm not saying nothing, Corey.
The last time I saw that show was on broadcast TV when it first came out.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it too, but I haven't watched it since.
Oh, wow. I just looked up that commercial, and that seems like that's an interesting take.
Right?
I'm going to have to watch that after the show.
John Oliver actually made fun of that commercial. And then Jonathan Banks appeared on the air and said, no, you cannot find out this information watching somebody bowling. So, but no, Jonathan Banks, I mean, he was the guy in the first Beverly Hills Cop who killed Mikey. And then in the fine restaurant where they were having brunch, Axel Foley threw him into the food.
Oh my goodness! He had hair, and he had hair. I didn't even realize that was the same guy. But you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I know.
Yeah,
He's been a actor for years.
And the British guy tells him to stop and Axel Foley goes, "Wow, can you teach him how to fetch too?"
Yeah, I remember that scene. I know exactly who you're talking about now.
Guys, $15 for Wednesday.
He always plays a bad guy.
Almost always.
Yeah. Talk about typecasting.
Yeah. I've seen some Breaking Bad. I mean, it's good. I just never found it to be the oh my god that other people do.
I've watched a couple of episodes, have not been able to get into it.
I saw the episode where he kills the two cops who killed his son, pretending to be drunk. I saw the episode where he gets hired by the guy and he's like, I don't even need guns and I don't need these guys.
I super got into it about like in season 2. That's when it really sucked.
No, the price for Wednesday will not be $15. Stephanie ain't cheap. And I have no desire to see it again. Once was enough. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some episodes. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. It's pretty good, and some of the actors are fantastic.
Every time I watch it, I get a weird craving for meth. It's weird.
Yeah, I would stop watching it if I was you.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, probably not a good plan, Robbie.
Get addicted to sour Razzles.
Razzles?
Boxes in the kitchen. I guess somebody's addicted, and it ain't me.
Yeah. Watch Wise Guy with Ken Wall and Jonathan Banks. No, I didn't see that. Wow. Are you going after that, Alberto? Save me the pain of having to put something in an auction to win that. Heard you make it you make it. Oh my god. All right. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Super chat, super sticky. Stephanie Buscema. I think it's my only Stephanie Buscema art. Well, if you're going to go for it, Alberto, I'll have to not go for it. Besides, I would have to friggin' put something in the auction to pay for it. It's a bad habit. People do that all the time.
Well, you got enough art that it makes sense. Just kind of switch it up.
Well, Garney is tied with John Byrne as my favorite Captain America artist. So Kirby makes the top 5. Don't get me wrong. Cassidy is definitely in the top 3. I mean, it is just because I grew up on Byrne and kind of Garney, but it's a toss up between the 3 of them.
Yeah,
So.
Garney's run with Wade was great, man. Really good.
Look at Marcus. Marcus is tell you what, Marcus, super chat $15 and I'll think about it. Answer still no. Just as a hint, I'll think about it, but the answer will still be no.
So there you go. Marcus. And that would have to be some sort of private sale between you and Nick. That's for sure.
Robbie,
watch
the first. I got to tell you, there's an actor who was a piece of crap human being in it who was phenomenal in it. But Ray Sharkey was in it, and that guy was a piece of crap human being.
Okay.
Ray Sharkey. Why does that sound familiar?
He's the actor. Well, you can look it up. He was in The Idolmaker, I think.
Name sounds so familiar, but it's nothing's coming up. So.
I am attached to Vault Rising. I can always sell you Jill Thompson tarot cards that will never die. I went to go buy you some of them on eBay. They're like $200, and I just don't have the money right now.
So there you go.
All right, hit that thumbs up, everybody. $15 more. I put this on the air on Friday.
All right, so $15 more through the super chat, and Nick will have the Buscema piece on Friday. Yeah, so Hazer did a different remark.
Sketch on each.
Yeah, exactly.
When is Matilda Lutz going to be? You know, I think we should ask for next week. I'll see what I can do.
There we go. That would be cool. All right, so then we have Predator Kills the Marvel Universe, number 1. 1 in 25 ratio by In-Hyuk Lee. This one is a 9.4, and we have this for 20.
I'm having a lot of fun with this series. They've done 3 different Predator Marvel series. Predator versus Wolverine versus Black Panther versus Spider-Man. All 3 of those books lead into this book. You don't have to have read those series to enjoy this one, but it really benefits you to have read those. And I had a lot of fun with this. This book isn't trying to change your life. It's just the Predator literally killing the Marvel Universe, and major characters die immediately. Don't worry. It's out of continuity.
Lyle, what's happening? So, yeah, it seems like an interesting crossover.
All right, talk to me, Jeff.
But
yeah, and he's got like Kraven has joined up with the Predators. They've taken Kraven in as one of his own, as one of their own. That's pretty rad, right? That's pretty cool.
All right, so there you go. All right, so then we got Eddie Brock, Carnage, number 7, 125 ratio by Ivan Shavrin.
Hey, Robbie, there is actually one more question that I have for you. All this kidding around the side.
Yeah.
If Matilda Lutz is on this show, easy over $100 in super chats. I think her appearance fee for a show is like $5,000.
Probably.
So can we get 5,300 in super chats? No. I'm kidding. Robbie, if you ever want to put together a list of like the hottest cover artists that we should be approaching for covers, please feel free.
All right, we'll do, man.
It won't be Robbie unless you want to release it in 5 years.
And that's only the first one.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Robbie, he asked you for help, and then he's going to clown you?
I know. It's okay, man. Don't worry about it. I'm used to it. What a crazy cover this Eddie Brock Carnage is, though.
Right.
This looks pretty. I love this cover. This is awesome.
It's kind of aliens kind of theme to it, I guess.
Yeah, I like the tooth popping out at the very top. I like that little touch.
Oh, I didn't see that until you brought it up. Oh, yeah. That is interesting, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So I have a handful. I think I got 5 of these left. I'm bringing it back on because it's just a cool concept, I think, anyway. What if Goofy became Spider-Man number 1? I have 5 of these left at $5 a piece. So essentially cover price.
People love their Scotty Young.
All right. So there you go. All right. All right. So this one's interesting. This is a Ken Hazer piece. Amazing Spider-Man number 554 or 544, sorry, with a remark by Ken Hazer. But if you look, the remark is on the left side of the cover near Spidey's leg. All right, so he does a different remark. He does 1, 2, 3 different characters, 4 different remarks. Let me show you. So first one is Mephisto. The second one is Mary Jane. Notice. Oh, this is kind of cool, Jay. And then finally, there's a Spider-Man facing forward, and then a profile view, Spider-Man facing to the left.
Well, that's very cool.
Yeah, it is cool, isn't it? All right, so suggested retail of $129.99. We've got it for $50. I'm going to make them $30 tonight. 30.
Oh, wow. Ken Hazer remarks for $30. Y'all better snatch those up right now.
Yeah, I just want to move them tonight. So there you go. So your choice of Mephisto, Mary Jane, or Spidey, and designate front or side, depending on which Spidey you want, if it's Spidey you want. Oh, Corey, that's very nice of you.
Heck yeah.
All right, so now let's figure out which 2 are we giving away though. Or so you guys vote. You guys tell me which one. Mephisto, Mary Jane, or the Spidey. All right, so let's see. I think Becky Bate is up next. So Becky will definitely get one. And do we have any more Bs? I'm trying to remember. Triple B we got last week. So Becky.
Well, there's Barkus Bai, who is a new fan, right? There's also BJ Design. There's BJ James as well. And Breston. Don't forget about Breston.
All right. So Preston says give away the Spideys. All right. And then one more is a Spidey front. All right. So that's what we'll do. So now the question is, so Jay may need a little help there. My guess is, are there any more Bs? I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but I don't have.
I thought you had a magical list, Rex.
Yeah, never happened. I will have to do it now though. For Wednesday. All right, so I'm trying to think. So I guess CJ is next.
Barlow?
Huh?
Barlow.
Oh, Barlow. You're right.
Ooh.
Thank.
Yeah, you should put together that list, Rex.
Yeah, you think I should, right? Yeah, no kidding. All right, so Barlord and Becky are the winners of the 2. Yeah, username unknown, not real name. So, yeah, Barlord. Okay, so I'm going to put everyone's name on a spreadsheet and alphabetize them. So I have a list to work from. At first, it was easy. Wait, did we gave Alberto something, didn't we? I thought we did.
I mean, you would know, not me and Jay.
Yeah, I know.
Why are you asking us?
I don't know. Buns known, age 6'9". All right. So thank you, CJ. Hey, you're next, so don't complain. Next week, your CCC Honda Comics. Too funny. You guys are cracking me up. All right. So very cool. So I have 2 of each, I think, of the different remarks. So now the Spideys, I have 1 of each. All right. All right. So let's do a quick Rex cap again. In case you're joining us a little bit late, the giveaway is Death to the Army of Darkness, signed by Ryan Parrott. Hashtag is EXP Monday, all lowercase.
And just so everybody knows, Ryan Parrott's a human being. It's not a parrot named Ryan.
Thank you, Robbie.
Just so everybody knows.
Robbie with the clarification. Appreciate
Yep.
it. Boss.
I didn't want people to be like, how did Parrott sign this book?
Very carefully. All right. So then we have the Dynamite 10-pack reader set. 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher. As always, we got it for $5 to the group.
And just to clarify, if you get a 10-pack, a parrot will pick out the 10 books for you.
A real one? We don't have a real one here.
You don't. What happened to your Dynamic Forces of a parrot mascot?
We never had one.
Well, I think you need one.
Our mascot's Mariana.
Well, somebody get him a parrot costume with a little
All right.
pirate hat.
Not a bad idea, actually. All right. So then we have the DF mystery box. 2 CGC 9.8s, 1 Virgin, 1 signed, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value guaranteed. And we've got it for $85.
And just for clarification, I want everybody to know parrots had nothing to do with the mystery box.
All right. Then we have Deadpool Team Up #1 with Deadpool and Human Torch cover sketch by Will Torres. MSRP of $149.99. And we have for $65. Then we have Civil War II with Iron Man cover sketch by Carl C.K. Kent. MSRP of $149.99. And we've got this one for $65.
Every time you say his name, I think you're about to say Carl Sagan. And I'm like, whoa, that'd be cool.
Carl Sagan. Good point. Then we have X-Men #20, 125 ratio by Ken Lashley. It is a 9.4, and we have this one for $15. Then Daredevil #24, 125 ratio by Michelle Bandini. It's a 9.4 to a 9.6, and we have this one for $15. Then we have Miles Morales, Spider-Man #36, 125 ratio by Stefano Caselli. It is a 9.4, and we have this for $15. Then we have Predator Kills the Marvel Universe #1, 125 ratio by In-Hyuk Lee. It is a 9.4, and we have this one for $20. Then we have Eddie Brock Carnage #7, 125 ratio by Ivan Shavrin. It is a 9.4 to a 9.6, and we have this for $20. Then I have 5 of these left at this price. What If Goofy Became Spider-Man #1, Scotty Young. And we've got a cover price of $5. Then Amazing Spider-Man #544 with remark by Ken Hazer. And you have a choice of Mephisto, Mary Jane, or Spider-Man Facing Forward, Spider-Man Profile. And we suggest a retail of $129.99. We had it for $50, but heck with it. I'm selling it for $39. All right, so now the Dynamite books coming out on Wednesday. Here we go. First up, we got Vampirella, Armageddon #2, cover A by Francesco Mattina. And we have this at cover price, $4.99. And then we have cover B by Lyrics Lee. Yeah, I had two of each, Corey. So we took one Spider-Man profile and one Spider-Man facing front. So I have one of each left. Yeah, there were two of each, buddy. Yeah, no, I know. But I picked two different Spideys. There you go. All right. Then we have cover B by Lyrics Lee. Got that at cover price. Then cover C by Joseph Michael Linsner. And we have that at cover. Cover D, the cosplay variant. And we have this at cover price. And then cover E, the Francesco Mattina foil. And we have that in $9.99. Then cover F, the Mattina foil virgin. And we have that at $29.99. Then cover G, the Lyrics Lee foil. And we have that at $9.99. Then we have cover H, the Lyrics Lee foil virgin. And we have that at $29.99. Then we have cover J, the Francesco Mattina virgin. And we have that at $50. And then we have cover K, the 1:10 ratio Linsner black and white variant. And we have that for $10. And then cover L, the 1:10 cosplay virgin. And we have that for $10. Then we have cover M, the 1:15 Linsner virgin. And we have that for $15. Then we have cover N, the 1:15 Linsner black and white virgin. And we have that for $15. And then cover O, the 1:20 Lyrics Lee virgin. And we have that for $20. And then cover P, the 1:7 Linsner foil. And then we have that for $7. And then cover Q, the 1:10 Linsner foil virgin. And we have that for $10. Robert, okay, so Robert's in the room, so let's go back to the, sorry, Jay, let's go back to the ratios. What's going on, Robert? I do have some ratios tonight. All right, first up, we got X-Men number 20, 125 ratio by Ken Lashley. It's 9.4, and we have this one for 15. Then we have Daredevil number 24, 125 ratio by Michelle Bandini. It's a 9.4 to a 9.6. And we have this for 15. Then we have Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 36, 125 ratio by Stefano Caselli. It's 9.4, and we have this for 15. Then we have Predator Kills the Marvel Universe, number 1, 125 ratio by In-Hyuk Lee. It is 9.4, and we have this for 20. Then Eddie Brock Carnage, number 7, 125 ratio by Ivan Shavrin. It's 9.4, 9.6, and we have this for 20. And then I have 5 of these still available at this price. What if Goofy became Spider-Man #1? And I've got a cover price of $5. And those are the ratios of the night. All right, so next up, what do we got next up? You got the Terminator #10, cover A. All right, here we go. So cover A by Declan Shalvey. And we have this for $4.99 cover price. Then we have cover B by Edwin Gallon. And we have that at cover price. Then cover C by Cat Staggs at cover price. And then cover D by David Cousins, also at cover price. Then we have cover F, the 1:10 ratio Declan Shalvey, black and white. And we have that at 10. Then cover G, the 1:10 Cat Staggs Virgin. And we have that at $10. Then we have cover H, the 1:15 Declan Shalvey, black and white Virgin. And we have that at 15. Then cover I, the 1:15 David Cousins Virgin. And we have that at 15. Then cover J, the 1:20 Edwin Galman Virgin. And we have that for 20. Then we have cover K, the 1:20 Declan Shalvey Virgin. And we have that for 20. All right, so let me see what we got here. All right, so what else we got coming out? So Thundercats Lost, #5 is out on Wednesday. Space Ghost Johnny Quest Space Quest #4 is out on Wednesday. Let's see. Ooh, a lot of covers with that. Darkwing Duck #5 is out on Wednesday. And there you go. So I have to go through all the rest of the Dynamite books. There's an interesting idea, Marcus.
I think that would do really well, actually. I'd probably get a set.
Actually, it's a really good idea.
Yeah, it is.
You should email that to Nick. I don't want to take credit for it. Playing cards. I don't know. You think playing cards would work?
Playing cards would be neat, but I think just regular, like, collectible cards would be cool, man.
So let me get everyone's opinion on this. Marcus, too funny. So let me get everyone's opinion. Would there be interest in a cosplay playing card set? Thanks, Marcus. You guys tell me. I am very curious to see what you guys think. What do you think, Robbie?
I think like a trading card set would be awesome. Playing cards, maybe, but like just a regular trading card set, I think would be really sharp. I think that would really work too.
I agree. So the problem
you
is
could crowdfund it. I bet you would have tons of people wanting to get in on that.
Yeah, the only problem that I see is you have a lot of different cross licenses with something like that.
It's true.
So I don't know how that would work.
Well, I mean, most of your cosplay covers are what, Deja and Vampirella and Red Sonja, right? So maybe you do like a Red Sonja cosplay set, maybe a Vampirella set. You know what I'm saying? You got enough material to work with.
Okay, Marcus says just Vampy. There's an idea.
I think that would work.
Interesting. Cosplayers collectible card game set. The Pope and the cosplayers. Yeah, I don't think so. TJ, I don't think that's a real good idea. Interesting. I'm going to bring it up, Nick, unless you want to, Marcus, but I like the idea. I really do. Connecting cosplay chase cards. Interesting. But again, I don't know. Maybe. But, I like the idea of just cosplay mixing the licenses because you have a lot more choices. Because I don't know how big the card set would be if we just stuck to one character like Vampy. That's the only problem.
How many cosplay covers have y'all done of Vampirella? Surely y'all have done enough to fill a card set.
That's true. That is a good point. I'll mention it to Nick. Marcus, as I said, unless you want to mention it to Nick, I know you guys talk.
My favorite Vampy cosplayer, by the way, is Anna Mia. So there you go.
So I will definitely tell him it's your idea, though. Slave Leia cards. So I don't think we've ever had someone cosplay Leia for us. All right. I will mention it, Marcus. 24 card sets. Interesting. So do you guys think we should sell them as complete sets? Or we should sell them in packs with the randomness that you have with packs?
A little bit of both, I think.
But if you have complete sets, then it's kind of hard to do the packs because usually the ratio is different.
That's true.
Okay, so
Triple B, don't get possessive, man. Besides, she's been on my channel a few times.
All right, guys, don't fight. Don't have an imaginary fight over Anna Mia, please. Marcus, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea, though. I got to tell you. That's a good point, Edward. Preston, he wants sets.
Everybody opens up those packs. They're like, man, not another Nikki the Roach.
Too funny. But I know that feeling. For me, it was the Phillies, the 1980 World Series team. And you would get so many of the scrubs. The 1 in 5,000 Rockin' Robbie sketch cover card. Might be less than that, my friend.
That could be pretty dope.
So, interesting idea, though. I do like it. I am definitely going to bring it up to Nick after the show, see what he thinks. Good point, Corey. I will suggest the idea and see anybody else finds it as interesting as I do. I kind of find it hard to believe that someone in marketing didn't come up with the idea first, but I guess I'll find out. I will let you guys know on Wednesday what the result of my discussions were. I'd buy that if it came with brisket. Dangerous Ladies Dynamite. I like that name. I understand. I can understand what you're saying there. And packs of cards have gotten more expensive every year.
They sure have, man.
They've not gone down in price.
They make the cards thicker now, like super thick. You ever seen those? Like the cards are like that thick, like as thick as a book almost. And I'm like, is this really justifying this like $12.99 for a pack of 5 cards?
It's hard to believe, isn't it?
It's crazy, man.
So
what was the typical amount of cards we got in packs back in the 90s, in the early 90s when we'd buy baseball cards? What, like 15, 20, 8?
No, 8.
8. Okay, wow.
Yeah, well, that's unless you're talking about the bubblegum packs way back in the day. I don't
Okay.
remember, but I think that was 8 as well, to be honest with you. So,
Interesting.
yeah.
I used to buy cards all the time. Comic cards, football cards, baseball cards, basketball cards. Those were the ones that I would collect the most.
That's
And then,
right,
like
weird.
movie
12.
ones too.
That's right. Weird is correct.
Barlord, I totally remember the Desert Storm trading cards because we probably get, I would say on average, 4 unopened boxes in collections that we buy every year at my shop. Like people bought those things and never opened them. And so like unopened boxes of the Desert Storm cards. Do you remember those, Rex?
Yes, I do.
That was how crazy trading cards were in the early 90s. We literally had Desert Storm trading cards. Man.
So, Marcus, I remember that. I think the first company to do it was Upper Deck. And I think they cut up a Babe Ruth bat way back in the day. This would have been the early 90s, I want to say. The uproar was unbelievable. Purists were coming out of the woodwork complaining that Upper Deck was ruining a piece of history, a historic artifact. And now look, in this day and age. But I think Upper Deck was the first, I want to say. I could be wrong. If anyone knows, chime in by all means. There's no question. My memory is nowhere near what it used to be. But yeah, I want to say it was Upper Deck. I want to say it was a Babe Ruth bat that they cut up into 1 million pieces. Not 1 million, but you know what I'm saying? The card industry has changed. I challenge anyone out there. Does anyone remember the phone cards that were collectibles that were being inserted into trading card packs?
You say foam?
Phone, telephone cards.
Huh.
So what they were cards. So during a period of time, I want to say it was the early 90s into the mid 90s, everyone used a payphone. Okay. Right. There were payphones.
And you had those cards that like would like you could use to like make calls on a payphone or something, right?
Right. They would have minutes. Okay. And then you scratch it off, and there'd be a number, a code. And you call the number, call the code, and use the card to make a long distance phone call from a payphone. And they were all the rage for a while. And then obviously fell to the wayside after a period of time. The collectibles concept was the wild, wild west for trading cards during that period of time when trading cards exploded and they were trying to find new ways to sell. And then it took a real downturn. And prepaid phone cards, that's right. And they started inserting these phone cards. The problem they didn't tell anyone was it had to be collectible on its own because the preloaded minutes only had a period of time. So the cards would expire. So if you tried to keep it for 10, 15 years, you couldn't call anyone with it. Okay. So you're trying to turn it into a collectible. Does anyone remember Pogs?
I totally remember Pogs. I still have a bunch of Pogs. And yeah, Pogs were a crazy little fad that came and went.
Crazy little fad. That is true. Yeah. It lasted about a year, maybe.
Yeah, if that, right? But yeah, dude, I remember, Pogs and Slammers, man. I still got some. Man, I don't even know if I remember if any of us really knew even how to properly play the game. You know what I'm saying?
I had no idea.
Yeah, it was something like you'd slam it and whatever flipped around. It's kind of like gambling for kids in a way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. To this day, I have no clue how to play the game. Still have your slammer. I remember the Beanie Babies, the hoopla. So I worked for a company called Scoreboard, and that was all the rage. I remember making a trip to Chattanooga, Tennessee, because there was a big car dealer that somehow ended up. There was a Beanie Baby that was in high demand. It was the one that McDonald's gave away. And somehow I walked into this guy's office, and basically he had a bunch of kids sitting in a room with bags and bags, because the Beanie Babies came in, the McDonald's one came in a Happy Meal. So each one was individually bagged and sealed. And it was just big boxes full of them all over the floor. These kids are sitting, these teenagers are sitting on the floor sorting through all of them. It was crazy how that was absolutely crazy. Tracy, what's up? It was crazy. I remember getting my then wife one for Christmas. It was the Princess. I think I paid $100 for it, and that was a good price back then. And then the market fell out completely. It was crazy. That fad. So I'm interested. When we come back, I want to hear about what other fad collectibles you remember. Yes, the Princess Diana one. You are correct. Anyone remembers? Furbies. All right, Cabbage Patch Dolls. I remember that one. All right, but we got to take our last and final break. So we're going to do that. We'll be right back. And then I'm curious what people remember from those days. We'll be right back. Hang out.
So, the show is called The Geek Chat. And really, there's just a couple of geeks.
I'm Rich.
I'm Des.
And we are your hosts for this weekly guide into comic bookery and all the geeky stuff that goes with it.
And that pretty much says it all. They talk about the latest movies and shows.
Okay, I'll be completely honest with you. Overall, D+ movie.
So the end. Did you know who that is?
That's She-Ra, yeah.
Yes.
The new #1 comics of the week.
We rep Samuel Jackson and we rep Mace Windu.
I passed on this. I was like...
No regrets.
No regrets. I really wanted to like this book. I really did. Like, I really did.
And just chat with each other. And with you.
Oh, Daniel says, I dosed off with the first one. I have zero interest in the Joker Harley ship, not Harley herself. Enjoy, not for me. Yeah, this movie's going to be rough for me to sit through, I'll be honest.
The Geek Chat, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just a couple of honest geeks.
Let's be honest. Come on.
And that is why people watch us, because we're honest.
Giving their honest opinions.
And the thing you always have to remember about the internet is everyone has an opinion, and they all suck.
Part of the experience.
We know you probably get a lot of emails, but could you please make sure to sign up for our mailing list? We don't send a lot of emails, and we try not to bother you. We just want to give you the best information about all the cool stuff that's going on around here. Sign up on our website, theexplive.com. Twitch, it's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there, too.
Here we go. Yeah, it's crazy the fads that have come and gone. It's amazing to me. So that's why I think comics will stand the test of time. It's got to change somehow because of everything else that's changing, like AI, the onset of AI. That's what they were talking about earlier today. Mariano and a couple other people that work here, what they thought. And I'm curious. It was an interesting conversation. What do we think AI is going to do to change how comic books are produced? Digital artists as compared to doing it by hand. So I'm curious what everyone thinks. What do you think, Rob?
I don't know, man. Right now, there seems to be a very much a concerted effort for people to be very anti-AI as far as comic book art goes, but that's not going to affect it too much. I mean, eventually you're going to have people that are going to make AI-generated comic books because, say, they don't have the artistic talent to do it. They can't afford to pay an artist to do it. But I don't know, man. I think AI as a tool is something that could be very beneficial for comics. And I know that people are already using elements of AI for comics. And then some people are just straight up using AI to do their art. And I mean, I don't know. It's a slippery slope. It's a weird, crazy thing. I always will say pen on paper is the best way to go, right? But a lot of people work solely digitally, and who knows what tools people are using. Like if you nowadays, for instance, like you can apply screen tone in a program. You just click some buttons and then you have a screen tone. And then back in the day when that was like new, when Photoshop was coming in and stuff, people were talking about how this is wrong. Like you should actually have to go in with the X-Acto knife and cut it out and like all that kind of stuff. So I don't know, man. Me personally, I want to still see comics drawn by human hands. That's me personally. But right. I definitely think that as far as tools go, AI can be very beneficial with some digital stuff. But for the most part, I still want my comics done by hand. But that's me. I'm also the guy that still buys Blu-rays and stuff. And one of the crazy fads I remember from when I was a kid, trolls. Remember troll dolls with the crazy hair and the jewels in their belly and everything? Yeah. Everybody was nuts over trolls, man. They were crazy nuts over those things.
So I remember those. The fan of people that play bingo everywhere, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Women, people playing bingo with ones lined up all down there, figuring it somehow brought them luck.
Yeah, my mom and my grandmother were bingo heads, and they had troll dolls, man.
How about Hummels, which I heard has crashed in value?
Hummels?
Hummel dolls, figurines?
They're like porcelain figurines or something like that.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, they were hot for a while.
Well, just all those knickknacks, man. Did anybody else have grandparents that just had like shelves of, we called them knickknacks. Some people call them whatnots. Some people call them Shotskis or something like that, or some word like that. But you know what I'm talking about, right? Those Hummels are like that, right? Like, do you remember there would always be this like, it's not really a comic strip because it would just be like a one thing, like a one image thing, kind of like a Family Circus, but it was like Love Is. Do you remember that? It would be like the two like cute little cherubs in love or whatever. Like I had an aunt who had like an entire shelf of like little statuettes of Love Is, like all over the freaking place, man. Like nuts, man.
All right. So next up, to finish up the Dynamite books coming out on Wednesday. Yes, that's right. Hummels were made in Germany. Originally they were. And there was big Christmas thing. They had a whole Christmas village. Yeah. And they were hot for a while. I mean, really hot. They couldn't keep them in stock. They were flying off the shelves. All right. So also out on Wednesday, Thundercats Lost #5. Cover A by Declan Shalvey. And we have that at cover price.
This is a great issue. I've been loving Thundercats Lost. It's adding a whole new layer, a whole new dimension to the Thundercats mythology that Dynamite's already playing with Declan Shalvey and Drew Moss's book. But what Ed is able to do with Thundercats Lost has been so much fun. This is a Bengali-centric issue that I loved. Thought it was great.
All right. Then we got cover B by Clayton Henry. Also a cover price. Then we have Cover C by Megan Hetrick. Also cover price. Then we have Cover D by Rafa Labasco. Also cover price.
TJ, I remember those gum machine NFL football helmets. Like
Oh,
those,
yeah.
yeah, those things were cool, man. I had a bunch of those.
So did I. So did I, man. There were a ton. Yeah, I remember those as well.
One of my favorite things to collect is when I go to a ballpark. You know, I get a little ice cream and a little tiny helmet. I used to collect those little helmets.
Dude,
Yeah, I
those
used to
things are
collect
almost. Those things are almost like $15 for the ice cream in the helmet.
I know. When I went and saw the Braves this last time, I was like thinking about getting one, and I was just like, "Oh, never mind." Never mind.
It is absolutely crazy, and the ice cream ain't that good.
It's crazy. I was thinking about getting a hot dog. Then I'm like, okay, so this hot dog's like $15, and nobody's even making it for me. Like I could just go grab it. Like it's like, like that was a whole new thing for me. Like the way they do those concessions now, you just go grab a foil bag with a hot dog in it, and then you got to wait in line to get your toppings and your soda. It's so crazy, man. So nuts.
I gotta tell you, so there is when you go to watch the Phils at Citizens Bank. Just went in July with my daughter. I gotta tell you, it's gotten worse. There is a pizza place down by the shore here in New Jersey called Manco. Very famous, oversized slices that you can pick up on the boardwalk. Really good pizza. They now have a Manco at Citizens Bank. And I went to watch a game with a buddy. This was last summer, not the one just passed, but the one before. And he got there before me, and he said, "Oh, just come up to the seats. I have a Manco pizza." And I got to tell you, they just put the brand name on at the park. The pizza did not taste the same, not the same crust. Everything was different. Okay. Sausage and peppers, Okay, so the last game I went to with my daughter, she offered to pay for the food and stuff. She got, what'd she get? I got a hot dog and a beer. She got a soda and something to eat. I forget what she got to eat. All of it, just those 4 things, $47, dude. It was nuts. I'm looking at it going, what? Is that right?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Like, when I went to the Braves game, I bought like a giant beer. I bought like a giant
popcorn. That's what.
Oh yeah. I bought like a giant beer, and then I didn't eat. I just waited, and right afterwards we just went to McDonald's. So
nuts. It's getting to the point where I couldn't believe it. $50 for a hot dog that the bread was stale. I don't know how long it had been sitting in that heating kind of thing I picked it out of. Okay. The beer was just, not a 12 ounce, but a little bit bigger. They are cashless. You cannot pay in cash anywhere in the stadium anymore. It's all cashless.
Same in Atlanta, man.
It has become insane. Then I read about the Eagles and what they're trying to charge people for food this coming season, and it's insane. It's absolutely nuts. $15 for a beer. Okay.
Marcus says he heard they take expired phone cards, though.
Yeah, right. I wish. $8, $9 for a hot dog. It's just become insane.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Prices. I mean,
but you know what? They're like ballparks, football stadiums, movie theaters. There are places we go where we just kind of accept their rules. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that ridiculous? You wouldn't go to a restaurant and buy a $15 hot dog. But if you're at a ballpark, you kind of get along. If you're at a bar and somebody tells you a beer's $12, you're going to laugh. But if you go to a baseball game or if you go to somewhere else, or a movie theater or something, you're like, oh, yeah, it's totally normal to pay $8 for like a bucket of popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, it's just
John's hot dogs at a Philly game would probably be like a $20 hot dog.
easily. The time I took my nephew, that would have been 2 years ago, 3 years ago. You know, a little bit different. You know, with my daughter, we go in and God, $20 for an 8 ounce bottle of water. That's insane. So so when I took my nephew, it was a little bit different. So we got food. I got like a beer, and he wanted soda, and he wanted the ice cream and helmet, and then he wanted the foam number one finger. And after all that plus the food plus the drink, all that was something like, oh my God, $200 by the time I walked out of there. $200. It was crazy, insane crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
And those tickets were free. That's what kills me. So yeah, I know. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on anymore. All right. So we're gonna finish the Dynamite books coming out Wednesday. Thundercats Lost number 5, cover E, the Jay Lee variant. Have that at cover price. Cover G, Declan Shalvey Virgin. Have that at $50. Cover H, the 110, Declan Shalvey Black and White. Have that for $10. Then cover I, the 110, Jay Lee Virgin. Have that for $10. Cover J, the 115, Declan Shalvey Black and White Virgin. Have that for $15. Then cover K, the 115, Rafa Labasco Virgin. Have that for $15. Then we have cover L, the 120, Megan Hetrick. And we have that for $20. Then cover M, the 120, Clayton Henry Virgin. Have that for $20. And then we got Space Ghost Johnny Quest, Space Quest number 4. Cover A by Mark Spears. Have that at cover price. Cover B by Joshua Middleton. Have that at cover price. Cover C by Derek Chu. Have that at cover price. And then cover D by Ben Oliver. Have that at cover price. Cover E by Chad Harden. Cover price. Cover G, Joshua Middleton Virgin. Have that at $50. Cover H to 110, Mark Bagley. And we have that at $10. Then we have cover I, the 110, Chad Harden Virgin. Have that at $10. Then cover J, the 110, Mark Bagley Black and White. Have that at $10. And then cover K, the 1-15, Ben Oliver Virgin. And have that at $15. And then cover L, the 1-15, Mark Bagley Black and White Virgin. Have that at $15. And then cover N, the 1-15, Derek Chu Virgin. And have that at $15. Then cover N, the 120, Mark Bagley Virgin. Have that for $20. And then cover O, the 120, Mark Spears Virgin. And we have that for $20. Then also coming out on Wednesday, Darkwing Duck number 5, cover A by Tad Stones. And we have that cover price. Cover B by Mark Bagley. And we have that cover price. Cover C by Rose Stein. Also a cover. Then cover D by Nicoletta Balderi. Also cover price. Cover E by Ciro Cangialosi. Also a cover. And then cover F, 110 Ciro Cangialosi Black and White. Have that at 10. Cover G, the 110 Nicoletta Balderi Virgin. Have that at 10. Cover H, the 115 Ciro Kenji Alosi Black and White Virgin. Have that at 15. Then cover I, the 115 Rose Stein Virgin. Have that at 15. Cover J, the 120 Ciro Kenji Alosi Virgin. Have that at 20. And cover K, the 120 Mark Bagley Virgin. Have that at 20. And cover L, the 125 Tad Sones Virgin. Have that at 25. And those are the books coming out Wednesday for Dynamite. All right. So Robbie is on tonight. Horror Fest is finally here. 9 p.m. Eastern. The Candyman franchise on Robbie's channel, the PCP Pop Culture Philosophers. So be sure to, I know Ed Weird's joining him. That's for sure.
What is blood for, if not for shedding?
All right. So make sure to catch Robbie in 2.5 months. Is that right, Robbie?
Yeah, 2.5 months of horror films leading from now to Halloween, man.
There you go. All right. So how's the weather where you are?
Hot as crap. We're in another heat advisory this week, man. Yeah.
Yeah. We are finally released. It is nice and cool here today.
Oh, wow. We were in the 90s today, and the heat index was like 99, 101 or something like that. But
we are actually at 73 today. It's going to be
very nice
this all week. Yeah.
Very nice. It was nice last week or the week before. Like one of these weeks, it was kind of nice. We got like some storms coming in this weekend that's going to cool it down a little bit. But it doesn't usually get cool for us down here until like mid-October. So we still got like 2 more months of this. I mean, sometimes on Halloween, you're like wearing your costume and you're too hot. You know what I'm saying? You're like, I ain't wearing a mask. It's way too hot.
I am hoping, Terrence Stamp passed away.
Yeah, man.
That was a shame to hear, obviously.
My favorite Terrence Stamp movie is The Limey. Steven Soderbergh film. If you've never seen The Limey, go watch it.
I loved him in Young Guns. Obviously. He was the rancher, the guy.
Yeah, he sure is. I always forget he's in Young Guns, man.
Yeah.
Of course, Superman and Superman 2.
You know, the Limey, I heard, has great sound design.
It does, and the waves, man. Pay attention to the waves. They really mean something. Waves, oceans, memory. Really good stuff.
He was also the voice of Jor-El in Smallville, by the way.
That's what I heard. I did not know that, but I heard about it today as they were reporting his career.
Yeah, I heard on his deathbed, his last words were, "The only regret I have is doing Smallville."
And liking Tim Drake Robin.
So I didn't realize, how old was he? Like 87 or something like that?
87? Yeah, something like that.
So it's kind of hard to swallow that all these actors that I remember growing up, I remember seeing, I think the first time I saw him was in Superman 2.
And, honestly, he kind of looked old there, like, I don't know.
I know, but still,
Terrence Stamp was great, man. A lot of people forget. And like, I say what I will about Smallville. He probably really regrets being in the Star Wars prequels more than anything, if I had to guess. He had very little to do. So
it's a shame, though. But he did pass away, if you haven't heard, obviously. So I feel kind of bad for him. But anyway, all right. So let's do the giveaway, Jay. It is, if you haven't entered it, it's Death to the Army of Darkness, signed by Ryan Parrott. All right, go ahead and spin that wheel, Jay.
Good luck, everybody.
Robert Paulson. Congrats, bro. All right. So I will be back Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Again, Robbie tonight, 9 p.m. on PCP. Heartfest begins. All right. So absolutely do not miss it. As always, hope to have John back next Monday. I hope. If he feels better on Wednesday, I'll invite him to show up and just hang with me on Wednesday. But anyway, what else we got coming up tonight, Jay?
So, of course, watch the movie night. Candyman is a movie I didn't finish till I was 20 years old because it scared the bejesus out of me as a kid. But also at the same time, we're going to have second shift lunch, 9 Eastern, 8 Central. I got no words for this one. But it's just a hangout show right now until Kyle gets a little better to where we can start doing the sales again. So not exactly sure what we're going to be talking about, but come hang out with us. Then at 11 Eastern, 10 Central, join Best Coast Comics as they continue their summer movie review. So it should be a lot of fun.
There you go. All right. So I will see everyone on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern here on EXP. Robbie, as always, thank you. Jay, as always, thank you. See you guys on Wednesday. Peace.